Hey guys, welcome to Light Paves Way. I'm Shez. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm going to get you another reading. So, I trust that whenever you are guided to one of my videos that there'll be a message in there for you. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not make the shoe fit. We all hold masculine and feminine energies. There's no gender in tarot. So flip the roles if you need to. Again, I could be picking up on your energy or the energy of somebody around you. If it resonates, but it's vice versa, again, flip the roles. So let's begin. Let's see what comes out. What is the message that you need to hear today? What is the message that you need to hear today? Okay, so we've got Diamond. Creative force, faithfulness, value, perfection, brilliance, commitment, light, purity, esteem, unconquerable force, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible, spiritual power. Oh, that's first house, Aries energy. Labyrinth, loss, delayed, complex, contemplate. It's complicated, going inward, spiritual quest, deliberation, long way home, problem to solve, catch-22, a situation to sort out. Second house, Aquarius. Some of you feel lost. It's like you're in a labyrinth. It's called Labyrinth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you feel lost. You're in a maze. You don't know which way. You don't know which way to go. Some of you, you're letting faith carry you through this maze. You're being led by blind faith here. First house, Libra. Sword and scales. Truth, justice, due process, by the book, appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, hear me out. Some of you have been fighting for justice. You have been fighting for justice and you keep hitting roadblocks. You keep hitting roadblocks. So you've decided just to let go and let God. Let go and let God. And you're trusting that the universe will serve its justice. Again, that blind faith. Tools, practical abilities, resources, has what it takes, application, build it, fix it, organisation, help someone, task at hand, well prepared, equipment, get done, masculinity. And we have the cross. Sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, put others first, for the greater good, dogma, heretic effort, purpose driven, martyrdom, heed the call. Those two, tools and cross, were both came out in the reverse. Actually, no it's not. Yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, some of them, I don't usually have this deck. But yeah, they came out reverse. So some of you you haven't got the resources, you know, you've took it as far as you could. Whatever this situation is, whatever you were seeking justice in, You've run out of resources. You've run out of ideas. You don't, some of you, you're not giving up. It may seem like you're giving up, but you haven't. You haven't given up. You've just decided to let it go and let the universe deal with it. One more. Let's get one more. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Mirror in the reverse as well. Self-aware, seeing clearly. Ego, facing issues. Self-assessment, self-improvement. Insecure, making comparisons. Reflection, obsessed, narcissistic, vain, self-love, self-appreciation. Came out in the reverse. Yeah, because you were so focused of getting justice. You were so focused trying to find whatever way, whatever path you could go down to get this justice. You've used up a lot of your resources. You've run out of ideas. Some of you may feel like you have given up, but you've not. You've not given up. You're just letting the universe deal with it. This, because you were so focused on it, you was losing sight, losing the goal. The goalpost was forever. It was always moving because you were so focused on it. It was clouding your judgment. So it's if you haven't let go yet, the universe is asking you to let go and let God. Let the universe deal with this. Trust in the universe. Justice will be served. You know, the scales will be balanced. You just have to have faith. Let blind faith lead you. Wisdom. Yeah. It's a wise decision now to let it go. Let it go. You may have had either a download from your guides, from the universe, or you've spoken to somebody and they've give you, they've said something and it's just clicked and you've realized that, it's time to let go. Beneath. Yeah, there's there was a moment here while you were searching, going down every avenue to get this justice. You was literally, you put up this wall, you had this armor on, and it's time to rest now. It's time to take that armor off and heal. Some of you need to heal. This could be affecting your physical health. Your mental health. But some of you, I'm getting vulnerability. Because you've had this armor on, it's time, to be vulnerable with yourself and with others. You know, it's okay just to show your emotions. You don't have to be this warrior all the time. Safe passage, yes. Yes, you are protected. You are protected. And, you know, you are safe to be vulnerable, not only with yourself, but with others as well. You're allowed to show those emotions. You're allowed to, you know, to speak on how it's affected you. And just because, you know, just because you're allowing the universe to deal this karma now, to balance the scales, you're still allowed to talk about it. You're still allowed, you know, to share how it's affected you. It's part of the healing process, is to release. Some of you either are going seeing a therapist to heal, or some of you may need to seek a therapist to help you, to allow you to become vulnerable again, to release those emotions. Yeah, some of those emotions have really, you know, they've become stuck within the body, and it's causing, you know, aches and pains and all that. Wish. Some of you are really hoping and wishing, you know, that justice will come soon, that that resources will come in. Some of you, you're still holding on, and it's okay, you know, when we've been hurt and when we've been betrayed in such a way, we do want justice, and it is okay, you know, to have to wish for that, to get that. But some of you are just, you're wanting more resources because you want to find another avenue to take, to bring justice. Allow the universe to sort this out. Have faith that they will. Gratitude. Some of you need to, you know, some of you are practicing gratitude, but some of you, this is going to sound absolutely awful, and I don't want it to come out in the wrong way, but some of you, you need to look at the silver lining. Whatever has happened, and maybe we'll get to that in the tarot in a bit, but some of you, whatever the situation is, whatever has been keeping you on this path to find justice, some of you need to see the silver lining. That, you know, it could have been worse. And this sounds absolutely, you're all just going to unsubscribe now and switch off. But this has helped you grow in a way. You found some sort of strength from it, if that makes sense. You found some inner strength that you didn't, you know, if this was something that you'd just come across in a newspaper or in a book, you'd actually think on how has that person had the strength to, you know, endure all that and still carry on. This is you. You're that person now. Despite whatever this is that you've been through, you've got through it. You've got through it. You've made it out alive. You've made it out. You've grown. You're able, you know, you're still fighting for justice. You know, you haven't become the person that has hurt you. Your moral compass is still high. I really hope I've you know, explained that right. Yeah. You're still holding that light within you. You're still sharing that light, that love, that compassion. And people are seeing that. People are seeing that. You could be now with this beneath getting vulnerable, even though justice hasn't come in through legalities and stuff like that. Your justice is being able to share your story and become vulnerable with others to help them. You are the light to help others. And that is something to celebrate. That is something to be grateful for. Now, let's see what the tarot will say regarding this. Mom. Sorry about that. My son has just needed me. My older son. He's off to college tomorrow. Yeah, so let's see what the tarot says regarding this. Yeah. Truth is being revealed now. The truth is being revealed. This is clarity. Having clarity. Again, some of you could have received a message in your dreams from one of your guides, your ancestors. Some of you, this clarity came from, you know, speaking to someone within the physical, and they've given you some advice, something that they've said. It struck a chord. The High Priestess. Yeah, whatever you've been keeping close to your chest, whatever has happened to you, you know, you've kept it hidden. Some of you are now revealing that. You're now speaking on what has happened because you were safe to do so. You're very, very protected. You're not only letting go and letting God, putting your trust in the universe, you're trusting yourself now to reveal, to become vulnerable. The Lovers. Some of you, this has to do with a partnership, possibly a divorce, a breakup. Some of you may have had to get a restraining order on an ex, a friend, a family member, someone where there was, you know, that close bond with but this is mainly partnership, a romantic partnership. Yes, some of you have had to make the choice to go down the legal route, and the legal system has had to put a protection order against your ex to protect you. But you're still, even though you've got that protection order, you're still waiting, you know, for the court case, the legalities and all that to go through. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Some of you could be, you know, some of you are, you know, wishing to meet someone that you don't have to, you know, be on eggshells, that you don't have to work so hard. 222. Yeah, so you don't have to work so hard in the relationship. But if you already have met somebody new, you're now becoming vulnerable with this new partner. And this could be even a friendship, you know, becoming vulnerable with that friend. Yeah. Some of you, you know, you're at peace now as well with the gratitude. You're at peace, you know, you're no longer fighting with others. You're no longer with the Seven of Pentacles. You're no longer investing in the fighting, in the competition. You're moving forward with the Six of Swords. You know, you're moving, you're healing, and you're moving forward to a much calmer place and having gratitude. Some of you, when this justice happens, when these legalities, when the scales are balanced, some of you will be compensated. But some of you are just moving on, and some of you sharing your light, sharing your story, being vulnerable, being open. This is a new opportunity, a new beginning, and it's going to bring you a lot of stability. The divine is asking you to, you know, share your story, become vulnerable, helping others, you know, that it's okay to love yourself. There's no need to live in fear. You can say no. Yeah. You don't have to hide in the shadows anymore. You don't have to hide in fear. You're celebrating yourself with all your scars. The scars that this situation has left you with, you know, because you're having gratitude because it could have been much worse. You're still alive. You're still alive and you're still able to share your story to help others, to share your light and have this brand new, beautiful, prosperous, abundant new beginning. That is beautiful. I know some of you, you know, it's letting go and having the faith in the divine and trusting that, you know, the divine will balance the scales and that you are safe and that you are protected. I'm going to leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.